Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson.
And off we go from Seattle.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Lawrence's throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers 48-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll send Watson in motion right. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Wilson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Touchdown, 49ers. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 58 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
Speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now Lawrence to throw on second down.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
They'll roll him out right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down. Here's the run with Cook.
Taken down at the 47-yard line. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
24.
They'll try the wide side with Cook. Oh, able to avoid him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
55 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
They'll send Watson in motion right. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Here's Wilson to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. The task at hand and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up on Charvarius Ward, and the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
His short throw caught by Goddard.
So the completion good for 7 there.
And that'll bring up fourth down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he is going to lose yardage here.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
That's multiple times now. He's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now Lawrence on first down. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Left side caught by Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
And to throw again is Lawrence.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, go, go.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Diggs in motion right. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And he's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter, they'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They go play action with Wilson.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 17.
Here's Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Lawrence will throw.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
On second down, here's Lawrence.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
Jalen Carter in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
They're going on fourth down. Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Now it's Wilson.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. Third and 2, now Wilson. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Keenan Allen, 77 yards.
And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 75 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Wilson.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Wilson.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Swift hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Lawrence's throw caught here by Jones.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
On play action, Lawrence.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He delivers another to Goedert, complete.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the run. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Point after here coming up. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a 49er 1st down.
Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Mozzie Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Second down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Wilson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
An 8-yard pickup.
On 1st down, Wilson. He finds Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian Watson.
46 yards.
And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
49ers 21.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Down the numbers. There he goes. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Lawrence to throw.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Hey, go, go!
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. The left side caught by Diggs. Touchdown, Seahawks. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 70.
And the Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, this was not just the open.